ground as we see umpire Steve Ellenson hold the ball off and throw it up. No, I don't like those sort of starts.
Well, I'm back, and Steve Peter gets the first kick of the leather in the third and a premiership quarter of football. Rowers traps it well. The inboard handballer beauty. Connors under pressure, kicks quickly up to the teeth of goal. There, but it's also a nest of Werribee Central's defenders, and umpire forced to balance down about 25 metres.
Tell you what, the air in the country box has freshened up. It's got colder.
I can soon fix that, Banno.
I know you will, and I expect you to before three-quarter time. You're not puffing, are you?
Yeah, I am. Ball now has been flicked out. Good play there from, I'd suggest, Tim Ellis. Dangerous, but it's just developed into another pack situation. At 45 metres now from Bannockburn goal, very keen to just extend their lead. They lead by 19 points. Good luck there was from King. Loose ball, paddled forward. Colliger was good play. Pilgrim, that was Ron. Not the best of afternoons for him here today, being picked up by Greg Hart. Or I should say Paul Hart, who's been terrific. Lucas King. 8-5-53 Bannockburn. Werribee Central's 5-4-34. GDFL Bingo Centre.
Third quarter action.
Defensive Werribee working overtime, Noel, early stages of this third and vital quarter.
And so they'd want to too, Ron, if they don't want Bannockburn to get too much of a lead, because they're down to 17 fit players. Brad. I gave him mention.
Brad Jules in the pocket on
1 week.
Kotchevenkin won't take any further part in the game with a suspected broken ankle.
He's the full.
Yeah, and also another player, young
done a shoulder.
Mascara, has done a shoulder, so take no further part in the game as Lucas King punts the ball up to the goal square, but oh geez, he's been good, this boy. Matthew Hallam, a down defender for the Werribee side, kicks long in front, good mark taken, and paid by the umpire in Shane Jack.
And the umpire was right on the dot then, wasn't he?
Yep, good pass. Ball just dropped short, trapped well low there by Peter Gray. No, it was Mick Cunningham. Cunningham, high ball, Rose with the fly of the foot, he couldn't take it. Quick shot at goal. Luke Luddick was sort of swung off his feet as he kicked, as we see the hobbling.
Yeah, on screen there too, he was hobbling across there.
But that encounter has just gone through for a minor score to the Werribee side.
5-5-35, Ron to Bannockburn 8-5-53.
Steve Delahunt, lovely kick, finds the chicken hawk, Paul Wentworth. He plays on quickly over the top to Corey Flanagan. Took a fingertip to Andrews from 55. The low penetrating drop punt. Oh, Major Tom.
Oh, he's missed it.
Shot at goal. Nearly took the mark. Played on quickly. His left foot kick under pressure. Didn't find the target. And he's offline. Great effort though from the little man.
It was a good effort.
Lions now brings the ball back into play for Werribee. Lovely kick out there looking for Sean Stewart, the best big man on the ground here this afternoon. Chap forward, good work. Chops, Connors, the left foot pass. Beauty. The leading Ronnie Pilgrim takes a fine grab. One of very few here this afternoon in front of a very close checking Paul Hart.
Can you turn the heater on?
Oof. I'll just crank her up a bit.
Okay. We see it there. Mr. Pilgrim, is it?
Good lead there. He went up. Ron, you better kick it now because he's ignored the coach.
Make the distance.
Oh, he's put it to the teeth of goal. In front. Good work there, Roland Beck. Quick kick out of defence. Matty Pilgrim. Ball ricochet. Oh, Scotty Johnson. Good work, but Justin Morley all wrapped up there by the big fella Lucas King. And just about King Colossus this afternoon has done a great job since coming on the ground.
And it was nearly too high too, you know.
The big Bannockburn, very athletic ruckman, ex-Mottawarra Reserves player, has grown an extra foot since coming to Tigerland. Punts the ball, this the 25 metres to the goal mouth. But again, the defence stands for... Oh, hang on.
Well, if he's left Mottawarri and he's came to Bannockburn, what does that tell you?
Now, there's been...
Give the boundary umpire a sign.
Yeah, Roland Beck.
And the central umpire done the right thing and supported his boundary umpire, as we see Troy Collier taking a free kick. What does it tell you if a boy goes from Mottawarri to Bannockburn?
Well,
he doesn't want to play anything else but district football.
It changes as good as a holiday too.
That's it.
Grown an extra foot since coming to Tigerland. Oh, nearly a grab in the square. Looks like Flanagan in there. I won't repeat what he just said, but Collier, a lovely tumble punt up to the goal square. Nearly a nice catch there by Corey Flanagan, but he couldn't quite bring the ball to ground. It's off his hands through for a rush. Score on the board to the Tigers. They bring it back away now, Werribee. They pick out their team. Their good work was Edgar. Gave it across to Alice, who kicks right across the face of goal. The duel is on now with the dashing Conrad Silvinkus and Clinton Shaw, but it's a 0-0 result. It's out of bounds. About 70 metres now. Bannockburn into attack, early stages of the third quarter.
55 plays 35. Bannockburn's way as we see Werribee bring the ball through down the outer side of the ground. And Morley is it out there with the strap thigh. Now the full-back. But the ball has been picked up that time by Shane Andrews. He punts it out to the wing and it's nicely marked over there. And I think you'll find
Lucas King.
That is Lucas King. Comes in at the centre of the ground. Is he looking for the coach? He probably could have been, but no. Oh, it could have been over the shoulder, but the umpire deemed to play on. Bannockburn forced the ball forward. And there's that number 8 Guernsey Ronnie Brain, Darren Roweth.
He showed a lot of courage. Took the ball, running with the flight of it. Could have been hospitalised.
That Werribee bloke could have killed.
Plays on quickly from 50 metres. Oh, up there goes Bailey. Andrews nearly took the
clear
mark. Loose ball at ground level, snavelled by Troy Collier. His left foot snap at goal is just offline. Another point on the board to the Tigers, and inaccuracy could be costly in the final analysis.
8-8, 56. It's 5-5-35. That's on the Geelong District Football League Bingo Centre scoreboard.
Bannockburn have kicked 3 goals, 6 since quarter time. As we see now, Stewart paddle the ball forward. Scotty Johnson, very nicely done. The Dow defender kicks to touch. Out of bounds, left forward flank. Bannockburn into attack. Time check. 7.5 minutes gone of this third quarter. Bannockburn still persisting. GDFL bingo to the third scoreboard. 21 points the margin. Bannockburn in front. Too good a tackle there.
Yeah, pinned the ball to his body.
Mickey Kennedy on the ground now for Werribee. Sean Stewart, good work. Scotty Johnson again. Just quickly toe pokes and again along the ground.
As we see Matty put the pressure on.
It's been pretty good, Matty, today.
He has so.
Chops Gunness. Paddled that wide looking for Winter. Strong work, Timmy Ellis was good.
Good.
Johnson hands was excellent. Calvert runs his full term. Henderson came at him. His kick away. Loose ball leg. Pushed as he kicked though. Delahunt, good defensive play, but good grab. The one-legged boy, Bradley Jewell, just had to sit there on the chicken hawk Paul Whitworth and has taken a very nice grab. Now, it's going to be interesting, Noel. He's only 25 metres out from goal, 45-degree angle. Let's just see how sore the ankle is now.
I was just going to say, will he be hampered by the ankle? This will be a real test. No, he did pull it.
He's not good at the ankle. It's damaged. And he has dragged that to the left side of the big sticks. Has Bradley Jewell, 1 point the result. Steve Delahunt now just whistle on play. A blood rule could be... No, I'm not sure what's happening here. Looks like Robbie Henderson was too close to the fullback. Takes his kick again. Good work, finds Wentworth out of sight of the ground. Wentworth plays on, quickly kicks after a bounce of the ball. Looked up there for Andrews. He couldn't
took his eyes off it.
Yeah, he did. Calvert now butters up well for Werribee. Under
Too
pressure,
high.
kicks it back, but in front there, Stevie Gadd.
Played all right too, Gadd. Kicks the ball up to true centre forward position. Nobody can take the mark, but roving it beautifully off the back of the pack was Wayne Colliger. His handball's a bit wild. That allows Werribee, through the agency of Michael Kennedy, to clear the football. And he does so, and he dribbles it over the boundary line on the outer half-back flank for the Werribee boys. If they can do something here, Bannockburn, they've got it up there. This time we'll see Stewart do the ruck work against Lucas King. He did very well to force it to the ground. Umpire has deemed there has been a holding. Winter wanted to play on for the advantage, but the umpire said no. Why do they let him go sometimes and not others, Ron?
Yeah, I'll ask the umpires at the end of the day, because they do
That was
really make themselves foolish
They do, don't they?
when they pull up the obvious and let go the ridiculous.
You're right. Ball comes into centre forward.
Oh!
One arm.
Just like picking cherries in a tree. Sunday afternoon, the old driver has plucked out another cherry, and he's about 30 metres out from goal, directly in front.
He'll plot it
And I
straight
tell
through.
you, I've never seen a smile as big on the runner of Bannockburn, Peter Dolder. He's pretty happy about the grab, and we'll just wait now on the drainer. Can you finish it off, then, eh?
Yes.
Comes in the drop punt. He's hooked it. It's a photo finish.
Beauty. It's a beauty.
Hang on. Wait on the
It's
goal.
a beauty.
It's all clear. And look at Peter Dolder, the runner, go.
It's good, isn't it?
Great goal, Shane Andrews. Kicks his third.
Bannockburn's ninth.
Very handy ninth goal for the Tigers. Time check in this third quarter. And that's brought to us by the promoted Trophy and Clothing Company. Good old Pam and David Glover. Promoted. You want some trophies or clothing? Give them a call on 52488 227. Bring us to the time clock here this afternoon, which shows 11.5 minutes gone to the third term.
We see the ball come out of the centre. That time kicked up beautifully again by Andrews, the kicker of the last goal. Puts it out in front of Pilgrim. He taps it cleverly back to Rowath. Rowath goes to centre half forward. Can't find his teammate. Coming out the back of the pack, roving it well was Wayne Colliger. He puts a screw punt up high in the air. One of Barry Walker's up and unders. Nobody can take the football. Kicked off the ground by Werribee. Coming in nicely that time. Beautiful work again. Good, strong, tough stuff in there. Was it hard? And he's pumped the ball over the boundary line with a fist, his teammate. And no, it didn't go over the boundary line. Yes, it did. I was right.
Matty Helen, I tell you, I love him. He's played a great game of footy for the Centurions in defence this afternoon.
Ball comes back in, thrown in Bannockburn's forward pocket. Thump forward. Bannockburn go onto it. Stacks on the mill. Handball comes out. Winner goes in after his opposing player there in Timmy Ellis. Kicks the ball high out to the 50-metre line. No one can take the mark. Ball's hit the... Bannockburn come inside. That time we see, is that Andrews? No, it wasn't Andrews at all, but he's kicked the ball up forward. Oh, at the back of the pack is rotten Ronnie Pilgrim, the senior captain of the side, who you said has been very, very quiet today. And he has put through a goal from point-blank range, and that brings up the double figures for Bannockburn.
And I think Tim Ellis would be asking the umpire what I've got to do to get a free kick. He's just picked himself up off the turf after being flattened by a Bannockburn player who shall remain nameless, and has just waltzed back into the centre now for Werribee. He won't be a happy Vegemite. Bannockburn 10-8-68. Lead Werribee Central 5-6-36, margin 32 points midway through the third term.
You're going to be right again, Ron. The ball's come down to the ground where Winter kicks it forward. Goes up past Andrews, coming through that time. Winter followed up his kick, done a balk, weaved, and bang, bang! Thank you very much! That's the 11th goal!
Great play, Tigers!
The old bloke, mate. Where does he get the energy from, Winter?
Must have went to bed early last night in the spare bed, I'd suggest.
I'd suggest he was in the spare bed for sure, mate.
And, yeah, nice play. A lot of encouragement there from Troy Colliger, Clinton Shaw. And what a day to turn it on for the Bannockburn side as their past players here for a very big afternoon for the Bannockburn Footy Club. And obviously my invitation got lost in the mail.
No, they knew you were working. One last time you came out here and had to work, you were a bit.
I got sick, didn't I?
You were a bit mixed up towards the end of the day.
Okay, Liz, but it was a lot of play. Some of us have to work for a living. And
it's a game I'll never forget, I can tell you that.
back to the centre of the ground by Allison, throws the ball. Oh, good work, Stewart, but he's done it all day. Hit it straight down the throat of Bollinger, who hand passes to Della Hunt. Support was from Rose, was good. Ball cut by Alice at centre wing. Good kick under pressure. And I think you'll find he's put it over the line and out of bounds.
Yeah, good lead and good pressure from the Werribee defence on that boy. Shane Andrews going for the ball, and fantastic pressure from Matthew Hallam, Ron. He stayed with him all the way, didn't he?
Yeah, I've been a big defender for Werribee this afternoon, Hallam.
Chops got the ball. Chops gets it across to his teammate there in Corey Flanagan. Back in the pack, comes forward again by Werribee. It's dribbling around the outside of the boundary line. And bit of hard work there too. Could have been a free kick. In the end, it was forced over the boundary line by Robert Edgar. And I'm going to tell you, he did it on purpose, but he should have got a free kick because he had his head pushed into the planet. And the umpires have picked up what the spectators have picked up what I picked up. The umpire was the only one at the park that didn't see it. Anyway, good work, Flanagan. But it's deemed too high, and we'll see Michael Kennedy take the free kick across half-back. Gets it across to his teammate in Luddick. Luddick goes onto that left foot, kicks it up to Starfoot. Up they set themselves. Nobody can take the mark. Oh, good work, good tackle. Oh, too high. Bad luck against College at that time, as we see.
I think Sean Stewart and Lucas King are getting on very nicely.
No, they're not walking across there in front of this. He's saying something to him. He's saying something to him. Sean Stewart saying something to the King, as we've seen Shane Jack with the ball right on. He kicked from 60 metres out. He had to be a mammoth kick to get this. It's not going to make the distance. It's going to land well up there in the square though. Up they go. She's punched down and falls through for a minor. The Werribee Centrals.
Well, Werribee Centrals, they need goals,
Yeah,
and I'm sure
good.
Grubby Nations, the president, wouldn't be very happy at the minute because they're looking down the barrel.
Is that their first score since half time?
The Centurions 5 goals forward half time. There's 2 points. Yeah. And time check goes. We've been going nearly 18 minutes of the third quarter. Bannockburn have done all the attacking, and good work there finds Wentworth and a half back. Oh, good running from Nathan Rose too. The
Good shepherding too.
Support there was from Hewitt, and Rose had a bounce and then kicks up looking for Winter. Nearly took a nice grab. Fingertip
And he
level.
got the ball.
Good work, College. You got it up there to Flanagan, whose left foot kick dropped short. Calvert trapped it well for the Centurions. Goes out wide. Oh, couldn't control the ball there with Cunningham, but Winter can. Kicks to the pocket, but he's kicked it straight in the throat of Scotty Lyons for the Centurions.
He's playing all right, this bloke.
He's a lovely kick of the ball too, Fanny. He'll kick this 60 metres if he kicks it long.
You're right. You're spot on.
Look at that. Beautiful.
Off
kick.
one step, he did it. Yeah, he got through the traffic well. Oh, that's down the ground. Now, both the umpires were looking this way, and he got decked behind the play. Werribee boy who kicked that.
Hewitt takes the ball. In front was King. Couldn't hold the grab. Should probably controlled that. Good pressure though. Second effort from King was good. Just unsettled the dash of Conrad Silvinkus, the dashing wingman who's been busy here this afternoon for the Werribee side. But good pressure there, Lucas King, just forcing the error. And disposal of Silvinkus offline, and it's just out of bounds centre wing. Good work, Stewart again. Got it to the ground looking for Robbie Edgar. Under pressure though from Gadd, and stood his ground. Gets the ball, hand passes inboard to the run of Roughhouse. Bobby Henderson all puts Matty Pilgrim under a bit of pressure, but deep in front, and good work in front of Scotty Johnson.
39 points down and 17 fit men. Got the jobs in front of the season.
Certainly is.
That's good, Mark. Good kick, good mark from Clinton Shaw.
Played very well, sure.
He has today. He's been one of their, he's given him something up there. Running down the ground too that time by Corey Flanagan. He's able to get the ball and swing it back in. Been decked up after he got rid of the football. No, he's gonna say hello.
Yeah,
We said, what nightclub are we going to tonight? And he grabbed him by the throat and said, I'm not telling you until after the game.
Look.
And he said, tell me now. He said, no, I'm not telling you later on.
Well, 74 plays 37. Bannockburn enjoying a 37-point advantage. They've actually doubled their score. My mathematics are correct.
Very good, Ron.
And there is a little bit of warmth developing
Hello,
now.
out comes the card. He's been sent off. I'll just get the umpire there, Ron. What colour card?
I think it was just the yellow one.
Yeah, the yellow card out. He might have said something to the umpire that he probably shouldn't have said. He probably said, we're not telling you what nightclub we're going to either. Steve Ellison said, well, if you don't tell me, I'm going to give you a yellow card.
Robbie Henderson just coming over and having a chat to...
Robbie said, see you at my place tonight. We'll tell you now you've been sent off. As we see Darren Rowath with the football go bang, put it straight over the umpire's tit for tat. That's his hat, and that brings up the 12th goal for the Bannockburn boys.
Darren Rowa's second goal too has been pretty effective from limited opportunities. Darren Rowath, one of the smallest men on the ground, playing in, well, originally key position forward. Ronnie Pilgrim has gone there now, and Rowath just resting in the pocket. But Bannockburn doing it nicely. 12-8, 80. Werribee Central, 5-7, 37. GDFL Bingo Centre, third and vital quarter scoreboard. Time check shows we've been with gentlemen 21 minutes.
Big from Stewart, punches it down the centre half forward, but chipping in nicely and taking the ball away. Nathan Rose with another fist comes out to Nathan Rose again. He buttons it up, gets it across to his teammate. They kick it out there to the winning Stephen Gads on the run. He kicks the ball up to the half forward flank. Flanagan out the back, can't take the mark, but he butters up magnificently, forces the ball another 20 feet down the track and over the boundary line, Ron. Every time they go into attack, it's starting to show now that they're down to 17 fit men, isn't it?
Yes, it is not, because Bannockburn unconsciously run a furious pace. We have stopped.
There's that number 5 Guernsey against Scott Lyons. He's played a fairly good game under a lot of pressure. Well trapped there by Werribee, thumped out, but there's no one out there except Bannockburn boys, and the ball's thumped off the ground by Stephen Delahunt, and he's really made it hard for himself now. Comes back in board with the... he's got to beat two of them. Numbers should win out for Bannockburn, but they don't.
Great work, Tim Ellis.
Yes, did a great job to hold it up there, just outside Werribee's 50-metre arc. Did a great job, didn't he, Ron?
Certainly did, and I've never seen Stevie Winter run so quickly. He's gone right.
Yeah, I did before, when he kicked that goal. He's going like a bullet. He ran down to defend, didn't he?
He did.
Chops, can't control it. Ball's on the deck, in they go. Comes out to where we see Shaw, can't do anything with it. Oh, he might have given away a free kick. The umpire said no. Hands by Robbie Edgar, can't do anything with it either. His handball is smothered and it's pushed over the boundary line. And there will be a throw-in on the half-forward flank for the Werribee Centrals on the other side of the ground here, Victoria Park.
Stewart as well again, but again, his effectiveness is coming unstuck because the running brigade of Bannockburn sharking the aerial supremacy of Stewart this afternoon. And again, on that occasion, it was Stephen Gadd who's been brilliant for Bannockburn this afternoon. Kicks the ball to centre wing. It's out of bounds. This time, Gadd does the ruck work and does it nicely. Paddled forward by Stewart to the direction of Connors, who's been a little since a brilliant first quarter. Loose ball spills. Now, an opportunity for the Centurions by Mickey Kennedy. But again, the defence of Bannockburn just too good. Stephen Delahunt, who's been supreme at full-back, kicks off the cup straight out of bounds for a throw-in. Good 45 metres from Werribee Central's goal, right in front of the building, Calvo Pavilion. Shaw takes the ball well for Bannockburn. Pack of players have formed. Chaston will again effect a bounce down. About 35 metres out from Werribee Central's goal. Third quarter, we've been travelling 24.5 minutes of the team on the promoted Trophy Clothing Company time clock. Good contest again with Cunningham doing a battle with King. And pass intercepted by Damien Tom, who cleverly passes through on a score for the Werribee side under a little bit of pressure, and did what any good defender would do. Rush it through. Della Hunt brings it on. Look at this. The chicken or Paul Whitworth got a paddock. Opportunity now. Nathan Rose has a bounce. Looks to set up forward. Yeah, good kick. Colliger comes out. That's Wayne. And makes a fine grab for the Bannockburn side. It's a raffle. Andrews nearly played on, and he's going to now from 40 metres.
Oh, he should have went back. Missed it all.
Missed the woodwork completely. And again, I think that's a little bit of an indication on how Shane Andrews' confidence is.
You probably didn't think he kicked the distance. Is that what you're saying, Ron?
Well, whatever he touches isn't working.
It's turned into strawberry.
Champ.
The ball's been kicked back into the to the outer side of the ground, and we see young Scotty Lyons out there working hard for the Werribee boys.
I know he can kick 60 metres every time, all the time.
But you've hit the nail on the head. His confidence is down. You don't think you can kick that far.
That's right.
Yeah. Ball's been sharked, kicked up high. Winter from the back gets a fist on it, hits the deck. Nobody can pick it up, but it's picked up now by Werribee through the agency this time. Robbie, he kicks the ball out and it goes over the boundary line.
Your mate Scotty Lyons had flicked the hand past there. Good football from the down defender of Werribee Centrals. It's been well cleared, as you mentioned, by Robbie Edgar, who's tried hard all day. Stewart again successful with the boundary throw in, but again Bannockburn just read all afternoon. Shaw, standing start, quick kick up looking for Andrews. Couldn't take the mark, but support there at ground level.
Well, he didn't have
Ricky Harding. Flanagan, second effort, brilliant. Looks to the hand
Good
pass.
smother.
To,
But you see he dropped it.
Umpire said you've been caught with the footy. Great tackle. Edgar, no, Justin Morley it is.
It was a good tackle though.
It certainly was. And the vice captain.
Is it a bottle on the ground I can see over there? A drink bottle?
As we see, yes it is. Morley's kick. Out in front for Werribee. Callum comes through, but intercepted there by Clinton Shaw. Oh, coming across the right hand of Sean Stewart, a beauty.
Oh, what's he done?
Hand passes too well. Looks into the run of Scotty
Oh,
Johnson.
twice he went without it.
Roworth did go.
Oh, one arm! You let it do that now.
No, you can't. But the umpire looking in the sun didn't see it and has given Scotty Johnson the benefit of the doubt. Steve Johnson was the umpire.
You can't make those sort of mistakes.
He'll bounce down right in the middle of Victoria Park. Bannockburn.
But he doesn't bounce it down.
Late in the third quarter, Bannockburn enjoying a 42-point advantage.
Good thump.
And that equates back to 7 goals.
It's a big ask, isn't it?
Yeah, we're hit by a lot of injury.
Oh, we held him. Anyway, brilliant bit of pace there. This boy, I like the pace on this boy. He can run this Lucas King, can't
Up though, he bounced the ball, and when you haven't got the ability that he should, lost.
Well, yeah.
Isn't it, running, bouncing the ball?
If you can't do it, you can't do it.
You can't.
Well, don't try. Is that right?
Got a bit excited on it. He did. Simon.
Yeah. As we see with the football, the number 51 game in Mickey Cunningham. Should get the distance okay. The accuracy's just as good, I think you'll find.
Kick.
Yeah, he kicked 60 metres, didn't he?
Comfortably.
Easy goal for the Werribee boys, right on the three-quarter time siren.
And our cameraman technician Revere has made another ridiculous statement. The start of the comeback. Three-quarter time. While Fanning Bannockburn will be pretty pleased with their charges.
Yes, 12-8, 80, plays 6-8, 44 on the GDFL Bingo Centre scoreboard. And Ron, that is exactly 6 goals. Zachary. And I think they're in trouble because haven't got enough fit men.
I think they were in trouble at quarter time.
The best players that quarter, if you like, run for Werribee, I'll give you the best three. I would say, in my opinion, I like Scotty Lyons. Also liked Robbie Edgar's efforts, and I've got to tell you, big bloke again, Stewart, I like his efforts.
So the first one?
Number 5, Scott Lyons.
Thank you. Okay, Bannockburn, I'll go Flanagan, Della Hunt, and Shaw.
Yes, tend to agree. Okay, we'll be back shortly. Goal kickers run.
3 goals, Shane Andrews. 2 goals, Darren Rowers to Steve Winter, Matt Pilgrim, Damien Tom Pilgrim, Corey Flanagan, and 2 to Troy Colliger. Werribee, Luke Luddick, who was in the ground. Late stages of the third quarter, he's kicked 2. Hawks, Masara, and Cunningham. Singles, also Shane Jack. And we'll be back with the final quarter here of round 11 GDFL match of the day out here at Victoria Park, Bannockburn. We're at 3/4 time. Bannockburn enjoying a